Hello, this is David Bratanek with Coldwell Banker Southwest Realty. Today we're going to go through and look at what's going on in the local real estate market. We're going to look at the board stats that show all the statistics of what's gone on so far this year. And we're going to compare that to what it was this time last year to try to see where we are in the market right now. So first off, this is for the end of February. So because of the way things have worked out this year, with there being a lockdown in January, that really decreased the total number of sales. And then what it did is it sort of pushed all the activity to February. So I think a better way of looking at this is to look at what happened so far this year, rather than pick February out or January out as individual months. Because of the fact that one kind of spilled into the other. So we saw the total number of sales in February were up 29.4%. Now they were down about 20% in January. So we did play some catch up there, which is affecting everything. So far year to date, we've had 235 sales in Sarnia-Lambton. That's up 6.8%. So the total number of sales is up. The total number of new listings is down. It's down almost 10% at 271 new listings. So we've actually put more listings on the board than have sold, and that's pretty typical for the early spring market. Those listings typically get eaten up in March and April and are replaced with new listings coming on the market in the spring market. But typically the end of December is a low point for the total number of listings. So far this year, we've been averaging about 115 active listings on the market at any given time. Now that's down quite significantly. It's down about 41% from last year. It's actually 41.3% down from last year. And so what that's telling me is that people aren't listing, there's buyers out there, and they're competing. And so when they compete for the same house, they tend to raise the price. And we've seen that, and that shows up in the stats as well. Year to date, the average price is at $490,000. Now, there is a bit of a caveat to that because with it being the average price, any major house sales, like a house over $1 million or $2 million, can greatly skew that number upwards. And we've seen that in, I think, February, we had about 5 houses that sold for more than 1.4 million. So that can skew our numbers a little bit. More beneficial is to look at the median price when it comes to stuff like that. So if you compare that to the median price of $446,000, that's still a significant amount of money. That's up 39.5% over the same period last year. So we're seeing really big increases in prices. As you can expect, the median days on market, that's the amount of houses that, halfway, if you take the quickest ones and the longest ones halfway, they sell in 7 days. So it probably is skewed higher because we are holding offers on a lot of houses. So imagine you put your house up on the market, let's say on a Thursday, you're probably going to wait until Tuesday or Wednesday of the next week to look at the offers, and then by the time it gets reported to the board, 7 days is accurate. So realistically, I would think we're probably in sort of the 2 to 3 day range that the median would sell for if we weren't holding offers. And unfortunately, we can only see what the actual stats bear, but I would imagine it's probably a lot less than that. Right now we have about 3 weeks of inventory on the market. So if no more new listings come up, everything will be sold at this rate in 3 weeks. That's extremely low. Typically, we like to see 60 to 90 days worth of inventory. 90 is a bit slow. 60 is a pretty good balanced market. And anything less than 30 is obviously a very hot market. So we're seeing, because of the lack of listings and the lockdown actually really sort of fueled February. Well, it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen in March. Are we going to continue that same trajectory or continue to increase or decrease or whatever? So right now, I think my prediction is for the end of the year that we're going to be looking at almost the same type of year as last year. I think by December, our average price, our median price will probably be over 500, it'll probably be in the 550 range. It's at 446 right now. Given if everything continues along the same trajectory, I think we'd end up roughly there. But I also expected that the median price was going to be, or the average price was going to be at, just over 500 by the end of the year, and it looks like we're there already. So we're way earlier than we thought, or than I thought at least, and this is just a really, really hot market, and it's something that Sarnia is not used to seeing. Sarnia realtors aren't used to seeing it, and the public isn't used to seeing it. Other parts in the province and in the country have been dealing with this for 5 years now. Toronto, Kitchener-Waterloo, where I spent time working, even London's market, since about 2017, they've been really on fire, and they're used to this, but in this area, we're not quite ready for that. So if you want some information on, if you want more stats or more information, feel free to give me a call or message me. You can also leave in the comments below. All of my contact info is at the end of this video and in the description, so you will have it there. But also, if you're sort of concerned about what's going to happen, are prices going to go down? I really, really doubt that prices are going to drop any lower than they currently are in this area. And there's a few reasons I feel that way, but that's something for a different video. But I think we've been playing catch up because the Sarnia market has been low for so long. The rest of Ontario has been rising, and we're sort of late to the game here for catch up. So if you have any other questions or comments, feel free to let me know. Have a great day. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to hear more from me. If you have comments, please leave them in the comment section below, or contact me. All of my contact information is beside me and below me in the description. Have a great day.